Let's get right to work. Work, 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 work. Let's get right to work.
Hello, everybody. Hello. Brand new to the game. It is me, the Full Monty from Facebook and Instagram, for those of you who don't know. I am here to bring you Sippin The Montea, where we're going to be talking about the latest and greatest in the entertainment world shenanigans. I've been given the green light to pretty much let it all hang out. On my platform, I pretty much say whatever comes to the top of my head. Nothing is scripted. I get on, I give you a topic, and I give you my take. So that is what I look forward to doing with you each and every Wednesday. So let's get right to work. The main topic that is racking all of our brains, that is driving us crazy, that we just want to know the answer to, is these election results. Okay, so who is it going to be? We have. I'm on here now. Let me just gather my thoughts. Hold on. So we have Joe Biden. It's all down to the Electoral College. So we have Joe Biden with 264 Electoral College votes, and we have Donald Trump with 214. So Ronald McDonald Trump has said that he is going to pursue legal action for Wisconsin, Michigan. At least 4 states are going to have to get recounts because he can't accept defeat. I mean, let's just say that's what it is. He can't accept defeat. He's losing. He's panicking. He's angry. He's having another toddler tantrum about it. So he's hired a legal team to pursue legal action you've got to recount the votes. This can't be right. I can't be losing. I am the best thing that ever happened. So, baby, Look, Keisha Cole said it best. I just want it to be over. We've been getting this drilled. Okay, so for me, I've been hearing about this nonstop daily on the news, in my personal life, at work, with friends, and I'm definitely ready for this to be over. At this point, I just want one of these old white men to get in the White House and leave me alone. That's what I want. Like, whichever one it's going to be, leave me alone. Either it's going to be Creep Ultra or Creep with Light Ice. I don't care at this point. I mean, I know one is better than the other. But that is also subjective depending on who you ask. Who I ask, being who and what I am, I know the candidate that's better for me. But I was surprised to learn that North Carolina, come here, girl. Come here. What y'all doing over there? Because I went scouting for some tea. I wanted to know what was going on down in North Carolina. Even though that's not like a super big deal, but that wasn't one of the states that it's favored for Trump to win it, but it haven't been announced yet. But they said that they had a large number of black voters for Trump. Now, I also know that, he won Florida, where all them Latinos now. Babe, I'm sorry. I am confusion. I want to know someone who has put your babies in cages has repeatedly said that, your people are racist. I'm part Mexican. I'm Mexican. So they said that, we're rapists. We're coming over here. I'm Mexican and black. I'm not disowning the black side, y'all, clearly. But they're saying that the Mexicans are, they're coming over here. They're raping our women. They're poisoning our crops. They're stealing all our herbs and spices. Whatever he was saying, and that's just, I want to know what were the people of Florida thinking? Were they thinking that, oh, well, I'm Colombian, or I'm Venezuelan, or I'm Puerto Rican, so I'm not Mexican, so he wasn't talking to me? Is that what y'all were thinking? That, oh, they speak a different kind of Spanish over there than the Spanish I speak. I speak Portuguese. He wasn't talking to me. Like, no, he was very much so talking to you, Negrita. You're very much so under the umbrella. He don't care for you. If you don't look like him, he's not for you. He's not going to be for you. But I know that down there in South Florida is where the Cubans and the Venezuelans and the Colombians and all that go to live the white life. So, I mean, and I know that's what you check on your applications and so forth. So, I mean, I get it. But just because that's what you mark on your housing applications and your job applications, that don't mean that's what you are. I could mark that I'm a white woman on my applications. Am I a white woman? Yeah, I'm definitely not. And they'll see that once I go in for the interview, or to view the property or whatever it is that I lied on, whatever application that was that I lied upon. They would see that. And I would be judged accordingly. We're just going to keep things 100% honest. So the fact that he got these minority votes is crazy to me. And I know a few minorities who were uh, leaning towards voting for him, which I know what that meant. I mean, that means that you are. I don't really have too much for y'all. If y'all watching, or y'all following me online or whatever, or y'all know me in my personal life, I don't really got too much for y'all. I'm not really gonna be messing with y'all too much after this. Uh, I'm really not gonna have too much for you because of what you know that this person represents for people like me. Now, I don't know anything about this platinum plan thing that's supposed to be a rollout. I'm doing a platinum plan for the blacks. It's going to be big. It's going to be lots of grills and big rims on their cars, and the music's going to be really loud. The weed's going to be really long. The weed's going to be real skunky. They're going to love it. I don't know what the platinum plan entails for us, but I'm sure that it's not anything that's going to help the people that make the money that you and I make. It's probably going to be for the 400,000 a year and up club. Um, Hence why it's called the platinum plan. As for me on my regular everyday income, I'm more of a plastic plan, uh, a paper bag plan. So he don't have nothing for me. So that's why I didn't go that direction. It's just too many things that he's against that apply to my life. So I voted for the candidate that I felt was best for me. I hope that y'all went out there and voted. I don't want to hear about nobody that didn't go out here and vote and then you up here complaining about what's going on. If you didn't vote, I don't want to hear it. You can have your opinions to yourself. You can go over it with the man in the mirror, but this man don't want to hear it. You're going to have to voice those views and opinions that and that disdain that you have with yourself. I definitely don't want to hear it. You didn't get out here. You didn't make your voice heard. You didn't. You had a chance to make a difference and you didn't. So because of that, I don't want to hear it. In my city, we had an overwhelming turnout in favor of Joe Biden, 69%, and then Trump getting the leavings of whatever is left after 69. I don't feel like doing math right now. It's been a long day. But whatever's left from 69, that's what he had. And Joe Biden had the 69. Trump had the rest. Everybody that said they were, we had a really big voter turnout here in my city. The lines were wrapped around the block. People were still voting after 8 o'clock. So, uh, the president also has an issue with that. He said he was going to pursue legal action against states that were in a now deleted tweet. He said that. Let me see if I could pull up exactly what he said, because he wants to. He deleted. Okay, well, he deleted it. I'm not going to waste too much time looking for that. But he said something to the tune of, the states that had people voting after the polls closed, that was illegal votes, should, when the polls closed, the voting should stop. And that's not how it works, okay? The polls closed when the last person that got in line before 8 o'clock, you know, gets their vote in. That's when the polls close. Now, if people still getting in line and it's like, 8:01, 8:02, 8:30, you don't get to vote. Uh, so that's that on that. This isn't how it works, Mr. President. Just if you were winning, or if you had the connections that you had for the first election, if you had if you had that Russian connection that you had in 2016 that helped you get in, then you wouldn't be shouting this. You don't have that plug this time, obviously. So now you're trying to dig in deep, and prevent the other candidate from winning. Sorry, you did a lot of campaigning. You were very visible. You were on TV every 3 to 5 minutes, and you worked those old flabby bones hard. You did. You probably feel like, hey, I went out here. I'm white. I got this blonde wig on. I had the tech, melt my lace pretty good, considering why isn't anyone paying attention to this hard work that I've put in? Look at me. This is my ticket. Why aren't you acknowledging me and the hard work that I've put in? Why am I not winning? This isn't right. Look at me. I mean, have you not seen me? Look at how orange I am. Look at how blonde I am. Look at how blue these eyes are. Are you kidding me? How am I not? Why was there even an election? I should have just, it should have just went on for another 4 years. That's what he's thinking. And unfortunately, the way that you think that that this system works versus how it actually works is two different things, which goes to show your inexperience. They people voted in a reality star for president and said that he was fit to run the country because we need someone who's going to run this country like a business. Like, okay, so we elected reality stars now. So y'all like blonde, big blonde, loud, rude reality stars, then Nene Leakes can be the president then. They got the same wig, they got the same attitude, about the same height, about the same weight. Like, just go on and throw Nene in there. Nene could be a. I'm sorry. That threw me off a little bit. I wasn't expecting that Nene to pop up just now, but we gonna have a problem, Johnny. You can't be doing that. But yeah, we can have a reality star in the White. Anybody can be president now. I would say Oprah could definitely be a president, but the TI got said that Miss Oprah. This is all alleged. Now, don't come for me, but it's alleged that Oprah is on house arrest, which is why she did. If you look up, Google is your friend. Oprah canceled all of her plans for 2020 a few months ago, and it said that she's on house arrest. The house arrest rumor came out first, and then she did cancel all her plans for 2020. And what they say is she on child on house arrest for is for some sort of child Epstein mess. I don't know that to be true. I don't know, but it does kind of make sense that the big O might be on a little piece of house arrest. I don't know, but I mean, if when she get her bracelet taken off, I say get Oprah in there with Gail as the first lady, not the running mate, the first lady. I said what I said, and they can run the country together as a power couple. Two scissor sisters running the country. I could see it now. LGBTQ rights for all, even those who don't want or need them. Hey, if you're not gay, you get the rights too. Hey, you might change your mind one day. You want to be, hey, go for it. All right, so that's it for this segment. We're gonna cut to a break, and we're gonna come right back with more tea. Don't go away.
I'ma slide anytime you want. Put you in Chanel, I'ma teach you how to stand. 21, slip and slide like a waterfall. You need some TLC, we can creep if you want. 21, hey, turn your phone off, take your clothes off. 21, I'm a savage, but I to a slow song. 21, turn the lights down. 21, lay the pipe down. 21, I ain't Mr. Right, but I'm Mr. Right now. Straight up, she want me to Beyonce. Straight up, but I don't treat her like she my fiance. Oh God. Make that thing sing like Sade. 1942, it ain't no Chardonnay. In a lamb truck, yeah, with my Richard on, yeah. Got a pretty girl that I'm feeling on. We in quarantine, but my M's long. But it lame, he got friends on. Got a couple spots, and they are on. Bought a penthouse, cause I'm never home. Threw my heart out the window, feelings gone. Threw my heart out the window, but I'ma slide anytime you want. Put you in Chanel, I'ma teach you how to stand. Slip and slide like a waterfall. You need some TLC, we can creep if you want. Straight up, hey, turn your phone off, take your clothes off. I'm a savage, but I to a slow song. Turn the lights down, lay the pipe down. I ain't Mr. Right, but I'm Mr. Right now. 21.
Turn your phone off, take your clothes off. I'm a sad, but I to a slow song. Said the nail lady went and did her toes wrong. Said the last man was always playing Drake songs. Yeah, cell phones out when I roll up. Yeah, that had a problem till I showed up. Everybody with an app before they name tough. Yeah, more concerned with blowing up than growing up. Yeah, said she wanna to some scissor weight. Cause I used to date scissor back in '08. If you cool with it, baby, she can still play. While I jump inside that box and have a field day. I'm a slow stroke king, hit me anytime. And my goal is to get you to the finish line. I seen good movies and bad plenty times. So let me finish strong, girl.
I'ma slide anytime you want. Put you in Chanel, I'ma teach you how to stand. Slip and slide like a waterfall. You need some TLC, we can creep if you want. Hey, turn your phone off, take your clothes off. I'm a savage, but I fuck her to a slow song. Turn the lights down, lay the pipe down. I ain't Mr. Right, but I'm Mr. Right now. She want me to fuck her to some Key Sweat, but she stay in apartments, I got beef at. So good I had to sneak back. Hit her with my glizzy, boy, I keep that.
You with the ones that with you what the wanna come up and lay up and give you some then 12, 1 o'clock at night, face. Do I look dumb, stupid, or slow? Please, what the fuck is you talking about? Just like you wanna stick a up in me, I want some mother money. And they'll get in your feelings when you see me in the club randomly and wanna get down on me, and I wanna get us some because they give me some money. I mean, that's easy.
Shorty go jogging every morning, and she make me breakfast almost every morning. And she take a nigga pic before she leave the door. I be waking up the pics before on it. And every weekend my shorty coming over. Shorty can Fendi out, but she like Fashion Nova. She ain't driving no Camry, she pulling in a Rover. With her hair so curly, I like she said, what you know about us? I tell you everything. I got what you need. Woke up in the store and get what you want. Go get it. You get what you please. We bout to get it on. Take off them drawers. It's just you and me. You know what I be on. I'm about to go raw. Cause I like what I see. Look, baby, I said I ain't gon' front. You got my heart beating so fast, some words I can't pronounce. And I be getting the chills every time I feel your touch. I be looking at the top and girl, it's only ice. All I need is your choice. And girl, I told you once, don't make me tell you twice. I know you see this print through my pants that I know you like. And yeah, you looking so fat when it be in them tights. And I'm going straight to the top, so you ain't afraid of heights. You always keep me right, for a fact you never left. Through all the trials and tribulations, always had my best. So here's 5,500, go and get you. Still rubbing on your butt, still kissing on your neck. Hey, batter, hey, batter. No, I had to swing, I had to make a play. I had to apply the pressure, cause you my hidden treasure. I think I'm falling in love. She said, what you know about us? I tell you everything. I got what you need. Woke up in the store and get what you want. Go get it. You get what you please. We bout to get it on. Take off them drawers. It's just you and me. You know what I be on. I'm about to go raw. Cause I like what I see.
Whoops, sorry. Okay, so we're back. We're like I was saying before. We're still watching the election coverage live. We have Joe Biden still at 274 electoral college votes, and President Donald J. Trump, unfortunately, at 214 electoral college votes. So we will keep an eye on that. Speaking of the election, this next story, I found it to be quite funny. Rapper and Crypt Keeper Lil Wayne and his girlfriend Denise Bidot have, I think I'm saying it right, it's Bidot or Badot, They have broken up. Denise broke up with Lil Wayne because he openly supported Donald J. Trump. Now, he supported Donald Trump in a recent online post where they were posted up together, and whatever. Uh, that was kind of to be expected from him. Um, so as a result of the photograph and the open support, he allegedly was supporting. He said he read over the platinum plan or something like that. Like again, I said the platinum plan is supposed to be for the blacks, and that it was good, and he supported it. He was behind it. A police officer saved my life. So you know, so you mean to tell me that you read over a whole presidential plan, but you didn't read over the contracts that Birdman had wrote for you that had stiffed you out of that all that money, all the millions for about the last 25 years? You didn't read over your own personal contracts, but you read this man's platinum plan. Okay. The reason is you support him because he's not going to raise your taxes, and his values support people of your income status and your lifestyle. So that's why you're supporting him. That amongst the self-hate and the things such as that. I find it very funny and slightly gratifying that Denise is the young lady's name, left Lil Wayne and his 4.5 dreads that look like pieces of fried ocean perch dangling from his scalp, that tattered, those tattered, torn dreads that look like pieces of crust discarded from a delivery pizza, giving me a Papa John's tea. I definitely do not know. This person has definitely fallen apart over the years. I'm looking at him now. I'm just in awe. I'm sorry if I'm looking away. Definitely, the dreads are falling off the bone. He's falling off the bone. Everything's just falling apart. When you put some open pit on a rib and then you put the rib in the oven uncovered, and you put it on broil too. Like, that's what he gives me now. A lot of people be saying he looked like a roach and all that. I'm not going to do all that. Y'all not going to look this footage up, 10, 20 years from now and cancel me. I don't refer to black people as roaches. I'm not doing that. Never did it. Not going to start. But, again, I find it very humorous. So it's like, with him being a felon, was he even able to vote, or is it like after you serve your term you're able to vote? Because somebody that is questionable if they could even vote or not is not finna bother me. It's not about to make me waver. When I saw that he was supporting Donald Trump, it didn't surprise me. This is somebody who is very openly anti-black, especially towards black women. He definitely loves his exotics, as he calls them. The last 2-3 girlfriends that he's had has looked just like Denise. The last girlfriend he had looked just like that girl. I think that was his fiance. The next one that he buys will probably look just like Denise as well. So it's such a shame. You were once like just so revered, and now you're a joke because you have pretty much turned your back on your core fan base. Black people, black women. Black women be holding us down. I know that's who is my biggest support system. So, and then often people will say, like, if you say something nice or you cater to them, oh, you're pandering to your following, or you're pandering to black women. Yeah. Yeah, that's who supports me. So yes, I'm going to uplift them. Yes, I'm going to, say good things whenever I can, do good things, support, uplift, encourage. My platform, I do a lot of I do and say a lot of shady things, but at the end of the day, um, when you're on, you're on. When you're doing good, you're doing good. I don't care who it is, what I've said about you in the past. If you're doing good, I always give credit where it's due. If you're looking good, I will stand. But when you're wrong, you're wrong, and I will speak out accordingly. And in this instance, Lil Wayne, you just look like a clown. You dropped the ball. Um, I don't know. What did you guys think about Lil Wayne supporting Donald Trump? Did it even surprise you? I was more surprised by Ice Cube's support than Lil Wayne. And I feel like Lil Wayne hopped on because Ice Cube did. And he's probably like, oh, well, if Cube did it and he just roughneck revered, so and so, then I can do it and won't nobody say nothing about me. No, we're talking and we're judging. And we're definitely, we love a good joke, and you're definitely that. So we're gonna talk about it, and you're going to have to deal. We don't want to hear, but just know that from this point on, we don't want to hear you or your political views with your questionable voting ability. So I don't want to hear about anything about you reading plans or voting or who to vote for. You're telling me who to vote for, and I'm not even sure with your felonious status if you can even vote or not. So I don't feel like you were the right person to endorse any person running for any office, whether it be presidential or student council at the local middle school. You're just not the right candidate for such a thing. You're not taken seriously anymore. We don't want to hear from you, and we don't want to hear your music. That last album was titled Funeral, and you've definitely buried yourself. I don't see anything in the foreseeable future coming from you in a form of a hit. Your looks have fallen off, and when your looks fall off, people, as a legendary artist, as somebody who's been in the game for a long time, when your looks fall off, people lose interest. Ask Lil Kim. Okay, I hate to bring Lil Kim into anything. She didn't do nothing to me. She don't got nothing to do with this broadcast tonight. But ask Lil Kim. Image means a lot, especially based on people who based a lot of their career off of image. Yeah, I'm just looking at these photographs of him. This is really bad. This before and after is bad. It's just like, and the way he dresses, it does give me a Whoopi Goldberg tee. No shade to Whoopi, because Whoopi still looks alive and well. Whoopi still looks like herself. This isn't no shade to Whoopi. I'm saying his style of clothing and his posture and his demeanor is giving me very much so, 60-plus-year-old woman. His fashions, it's giving me 60-plus eccentric woman, a thespian, a lesbian. That's what these fashions are giving me. These sweater vests and these button ups with these enormous collars poking out. I'm surprised he's not tucking his sweaters into his Jordache jeans, his Jordache Carpenter jeans. Just give me full blown lesbian. Speaking of lesbian, his relationship with Birdman. So, you set yourself up for the joke. You're the punchline, Lil Wayne. Do I wish you luck? I don't want to waste a good wish. you have the luxury of buying, who you want to date and paying them to go on Instagram to look like, they love you. So I guess the girl Denise just couldn't do it no more. And then she saw that he was supporting Trump, and you know, she's of some sort of descent that is not European. So I don't want to, mislabel her ethnicity. I don't know what her ethnicity is. I'm not going to try to guess. That's rude. But whatever she is, she doesn't have European roots. That's not exotic enough for Wayne. So she's definitely, not of Europe. So I can understand that she would not support Trump. And I just wonder, like, did he even discuss this with her? And then, like, sis, that's what made you, break up with him? Like, so you was rolling over every morning and looking at that. I couldn't have did it. I don't care about the bag at that point. I don't care what kind of bag is involved. If I have to roll over and see something like that, I don't care what you paying me. It doesn't matter. I'm not going to be into it. Everything's going to dry up and invert. I'm not going to be into it. So, she was a better woman than I am a man. But some of the girls will do whatever, to get wherever it is that they want to be. But Denise, you were about 10 years late on that ride. Lil Wayne was like 2 decades ago. Damn. That was the 2000s when he was popping. Damn, Denise. You got the leftovers. You got the dregs, the leavings. Oh, poor baby. Well, at least you got out when, at a reasonable time. Hopefully you secured a somewhat decent bag on your way out the door. I'm sure that you'll be able to find another exotic loving rapper. When 50 Cent's single again, you can swing over that way. In the meantime, we are going to commence another break, and we're going to come back with more rants, foolishness, and shenanigans. So you tune in. Do not go away. We will be right back.
Real hot girl. I got a stank, walk, and a reckless mouth. Hit my so when we my talk, I don't even say what's up. I just tell him what I want. Cause I got another nigga that's gon' do it if he don't. Attitude bad, you too good when he say me, I tell him me good. Chase these niggas, I wish I would. Bad bitch like me, wish they could. She a cast with me, I need gas to see. And I'm all with a daddy, she a to me. He ain't fucking him right, but pass him to me. Real love me from the to the. Don't stop, pop that, just like that, shake that, work it, don't stop, pop that, just like that, shake that, work it, petty, just for the day. See, you gotta go, roll a spade. She catch a cold, what's your rock chains? Let me see, pink in the brain. Our baby mamas ain't the same. Now she like, baby, that ice my chain. She about to come and give me like a crane. You what you game? Ay, shake what your doctor gave. Yo, I'ma ice your wrist like a player. Dr. Miami, LA. Now that they fat like an acre. Come to the spot where you lay up. Not like mayors. Ever since I got my cake up, I've been running these up like mayor. Don't stop, hatchback, shaking that on Snapchat. Off this strip and shaking that air. What you do for these racks? What my say? I just breathe this like a bird, yeah. What my say? When me say slash. Don't stop, pop that, just like that, shake that, work it, don't stop, pop that, just like that, shake that, work it, like AC, give me like IT. Twist his tongue like I mean. My body so out of this world. Change my act, name the Astro Girl. People sound way too full of myself. You're right, and I ain't even made it to dessert. But we no angel, star no spangle. 40-inch weave by killing don't tango. Call my little boyfriend on tango. Use the tahini when I'm eating a mango. Yeah, I get jealous if you I can't help it. Any what you need to get it. Before I come through and get hefty. Don't stop, pop that just like that. Shake that, work it, don't stop, pop that just like that. Shake that, work it, don't stop, pop that just like that. Shake that, work it, don't stop, pop that just like that. Shake that, work it.
See, I don't got the time or the patience to deal with your shit today. You've been walking around with a stank attitude like your shit don't stink. I don't give you no trouble on most days, but I will today. I've been holding my tongue, got the right to be in my feels today. Cause I work too hard, but I love you way more harder. I didn't have my share of being walked all over, now I'm smarter. You can think you right all you want, I see through you just like water. You can go ahead, puff up your chest, but it better not go no farther. Give me bad vibes. If you don't get your act together, you might have to act like and do you bad vibes. My patience running low and you ain't got a lot of time, so pack like and do you. Nice how you can find somebody else to. She can never be me. Just want someone that you do what you want, but that'll never be me. And I love to treat you right, but I'ma check you when you're wrong. You can't tell me that you hear me when you're scrolling through your phone. Cause I work too hard, but I love you way more harder. I didn't have my share of being walked all over, now I'm smarter. You can think I'm wrong all you want, but that truth got you so bothered. You can go ahead, puff up your chest, but it better not go no further. Bad vibes. If you don't get your act together, you might have to act like and do you bad vibes. My patience running low and you ain't got a lot of time, so pack like and do you don't get it, do ya? I'm telling you I had it. No, I can only take so much. Oh, you don't get it, do ya? I'm telling you I had it. No, I can only take so much. Bad vibe. If you don't get your act together, you might have to act like ooh, bad vibe. You gon' probably be right back tomorrow, might as well act like.
Hello, guys. Okay, we are back. I wanted to take a break from the election coverage because it's been election, blah, blah, blah. So I wanted to talk about Monique and the comedian from the Parkers and some things that she recently said. Let me pull them up. Hold on, wait. Let me collect my thoughts. So Monique had some things to say about what Whoopi Goldberg said to her. Let me just find them. I don't want to hear about you being blackballed, Monique. You said that already. So Monique says that her issues with Tyler Perry and Lee Daniels cost her millions of dollars in potential earned income. Okay, so according to Monique, she and Daniels grew distant during the promotion of Precious. As we know, she alleges that when she declined to do international press for the film Precious, the industry people began labeling her as difficult to work with. She also claims that Daniel became upset with her when she failed to acknowledge him during the Academy Awards acceptance speech. We know that. Years later, Monique said that she had a conversation with Daniels about why she wasn't receiving many offers for work. And in turn, Daniel, he actually informed her that she'd been blackballed due to refusing to do international press for Precious. She also says that Daniel finds her husband, who is her manager, to be a detriment to her career. And she also said that Whoopi Goldberg said the same thing. She said, it's your husband. It's him. You need to leave him. And you need to stop thinking about that little girl that's coming up behind you. And you need to focus on you. That's what she said Whoopi Goldberg told her. Because, it's important for Monique to make sure that the platform is proper and that the next girls coming up behind her don't have to endure what she's endured, that they know their worth, they know their rights, they don't have to do anything that they don't want to do, so forth and so forth. Monique began speaking out about inequality in Hollywood. Many of her fellow peers did not stand with her publicly. She says that she and Tyler Perry had private conversations in which she secretly recorded and leaked to the press, in which Perry agrees with her stance. He said, Monique, girl, you didn't do nothing wrong, girl. And when I get everything together, girl, I'm going to pay you for your pain. I'm going to give you 500 stacks, honey. And she said, no, keep your money. Just clear my name. But despite the hiccups in her career, she made history as a black female comedian in Las Vegas with a residency last year. She also participated in a number of indie films, including Blackbird. Her appearance in the 2016 holiday comedy Almost Christmas was #1 at the box office. So, she still had success. Like, people still check for Monique. She's checkable because she's funny. And she seems to be a sweet person. It's some off stuff about her relationship. The open thing might be a little off-putting for some people. The fact that she calls her husband daddy, whatever, that ain't my business. That don't got nothing to do with me. What you do, that don't got nothing to do with me. She had an interview where she was asked, now, given everything that's happened, do you regret telling Tyler Perry and Lee Daniels to that they could, give you that good neck that you know that they have. I'm not going to quote exactly what she said. She said that you can, suck my, a part that she doesn't have. So she said that that's how she felt at the time, and she wasn't taking it back. She said she wanted the boys to give her that good neck that she know that they got. I wonder who do you think um who do you think has the best skills in that area? Who do you think? Yeah, I'm gonna say Tyler. Lee Daniels gives me more of a soft top vibes. Like he'll lay back and he'll receive, but Tyler seems like he really gets in there and really gets, hands on. And he definitely gives me, a sassy bottom that can get real soft and, fishy and delicate, but he can give you man on Instagram, and for some reason, I guess the pandemic was really getting to people, really, eating the girls alive because people were thirsting after Tyler Perry. And one of his recent Instagram posts where he looked like a man. And I'm sorry, all I can think about is Medea and that melted silver lace and those heavy bosoms flapping in the wind, those braless bosoms and those wide round hips. That's all I can think about. I don't take Tyler Perry serious as a man. Um, I like everything that you've done business wise, and your movies be having funny little parts in them sometime, and your TV shows is plays, but they're plays, they're syndicated plays, but as he did say that to kind of veer off from Monique and talk about Tyler a little bit more. He did say in the past that he doesn't have writers. He doesn't have a writer's room. He writes everything himself. But now seeing the backlash from that he's received from that, and, I guess upon looking at a lot of his own material and the predictability of it and how every movie is the same, just with slightly different faces sometimes, he's decided to entertain the idea of it, hiring producers and writers to help him. And I'm glad that he's doing this. However, I'm hoping that he's not going to hire yes men and a bunch of people that just are like-minded with him in the predictability of everything that he does, and the corniness of it. There's always just this sassy stereotypical gay man, and all of the men look like action figures, and the women's wigs sit up about 3 to 5 inches off the top of their heads, and they're dry. They're definitely synthetic. They're flammable. They're melting under the stage lights. You can't get any amount of air or water on them, or else they'll combust and revert into some other form of texture. The fibers will be compromised and singe and invert into themselves. And that's another reason for that alone. You know what? Continue to write and produce the stuff yourself. We know what we're getting when we get a Tyler Perry production. You've made your footprint and you're stamping your mark on the industry. People know that and expect that from you, and you have a good following with the church crowd. So, keep your money as far as that, but definitely get a better wig budget. We're not asking you to get, everybody raw Indian hair, HD 360 lace wigs. We're not asking you for that. We're just asking you for wigs that aren't going to melt under a stage light, that to turn into dread. The actress happens to itch or sweat on the back of her neck. Wigs that aren't too far if the wind blows through them. We're not asking for maybe a human hair blend. Maybe get somebody in there to tweeze the parts a little bit, just a little bit. Put a little foundation, a little concealer in the part. I mean something. There's just no effort in the wig department. It's just like he just takes it straight out the pack and just pushes them out on the stage. A lot of the wigs are used, lost and found, the hair that be in the street after a good fight. Like he just sends out a crew to pick up that hair, and then they stitch that together and make a good stage wig for the girls over at Sisters. We and if you want to go down in history as Black excellence, you definitely gotta do better with how you're presenting the girls to us, because the men, they makeup be spot on, they hair be kind of giving me, Carlton Banks, but other than that, the men be on point. You always got an old handsome, action figure looking man. The men be looking just fine, but the women, the fish, you don't care about fish. I guess you said it ain't my thing. I ain't into it, so I don't care. You can't do that, Tyler. You can't do that. It's got to be equal across the board. This is your legacy. This is what people know you for. This is what you're going down in history for. Okay? So, I need you to tighten up. Tighten up, sis. Okay. So, what else are we going to talk about? I am going to round things off. This is something that I've been wanting to talk about on my platform. I didn't get around to it. Been a little busy this week, been a little tired, whatever the case may be. But I definitely wanted to come on here and talk about Miss Nene Leakes. Now, Nene girl, I got a bone. I got a bone. Yep. I was waiting on it. I was just about to ask you for it over there, Johnny. That's the one. Yes. I got a bone to pick with you, Miss Leakes. Okay, because recently, in your IG story, it was a whole bunch of dots at the top, like a whole bunch. So we know that you've been released from your duties at the Real Housewives of Atlanta. And you were very vocal about your disdain for that. Okay, cool. We get it. We know that you played your part in that. But I go on Instagram maybe last week. I made a post about it, but I didn't get to speak on it. I wanted to speak on this. She has something called the Read Session. Really, so she posted this in her Instagram story. She said, "Yes, honey, this is a reading blog, and we are doing the Read Session. You better read. We are going to be reading. This is a reading blog." And, and then, it was so much wrong with the scenery, and then she's, she introduced, these three other gay guys. God bless them. I don't know who they are. She didn't introduce them. They didn't introduce themselves. And she just did this. And then they were giving these attempted, Real Housewives taglines, and they were real dry, real bland. You could tell, like, maybe I hope they didn't rehearse those. It was really bad. The production quality, the camera work, it was definitely shot with an iPhone 7. They just went around the room giving these different taglines, and then she proceeds to, go in on Tyra Banks and a rumor that Tyra Banks said that she doesn't want Real Housewives cast people on Dancing with the Stars because she's over at Dancing with the Stars now. That came out. Tyra said that wasn't true. I don't know what to believe with Tyra. Tyra Banks is faker than a dollar bill. I don't know. I don't know up from down with this. I don't know what to believe and what not to believe with her. Not really here for Tyra. Give me Naomi. But she proceeds to go in on Naomi. Okay, so the scene is being shot in what appears to be an abandoned restaurant, maybe closed from COVID, or it's her restaurant her lounge that she's building called the Lanithia, and it's under construction. Either way, it was a bad look. You could have filmed that at home. You could have filmed that at somebody else's house. You have a big, nice house. You could have, I'm sure you could have filmed it in your basement, your attic, your living room. Anywhere would have been better than that. You had a ladder up in the background. I think it was some people in the back working. The walls looked like a purple lava lamp. The quality of the camera work was real fuzzy, real grainy, real poor. I didn't like nothing about it. I remember her saying on her YouTube channel that I'm looking for a bunch of gay guys in the Atlanta area. If you're not in the Atlanta area, you can come, but I'm not going to pay to fly you out. You can come, and I'm looking for some good readers. I need some readers, honey. I need some readers. And apparently that's what she was working on. Judging off the background, the non-lighting, the wardrobe that she had on, which is a repeat of an outfit that she's worn multiple times for interviews and on Instagram and so forth. Which you're a normal person, whatever. The way the guys looked. The no graphics in the video, no introduction of who they were. You made sure to introduce yourself though. We knew who you were, but we didn't know who they were. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I didn't feel anything about it. I definitely felt like you use gay culture, you use gay guys. I don't feel like it's you use them for their reads. I don't know if these were the guys that were allegedly, writing your reads for the housewives, but it was a poor job. Realistically, a woman who is in her mid 50s would not be hanging and kikiing with a bunch of 20-something-year-old guys, gay or straight. It's just not realistic. And then people that's not in your income bracket as well. These guys are these are guys you found off the street. I don't know. Nene, you started off so strong. You were at one point. You were definitely a bona fide star. You were making all types of history. You were a black woman. You had titles on 3 different networks. You were really doing a damn thing. What happened was you started feeling yourself too damn much. Damn. That damn narcissistic, full of yourself attitude. You did yourself in. You got booted off the Housewives. You didn't want to film with none of the girls. You weren't getting along with anybody. You were telling everybody to look out because, oh, I'm about to be reading, honey. We are reading. This is a reading blog. You played yourself. You played yourself right on out, babe. I'm not here for it. It looks like a very sad attempt. You go from being on the top rated reality show on all of cable to a reading blog that looks very unprofessional, looks very unkempt, very undone, very sad. Uh, I felt sad watching it. I felt, sad for you. Um, this is a sad day for Nene Leakes. It is. It is. Let's be honest. I don't.
Why your face so ugly?
Like Club God say, throw that air. Poke it out. I ain't cute, but I let him me out. Yeah, bad am I too? Take all these money, what we finna do? Then leave, then leave. Get that bread, get that, then leave, then leave, then leave. Get that bread, get that, then leave. Peace out.
Hey, Club Godzilla, I ain't tricking, I'm just down, head down, pop that to the ground. She a freak, I put her on the team. If you keep your clean, then scream. Nah, I can't give her nothing. I can't give her nothing. No. If she got good, I buy a Sonic slushy, but I can't give her no money. Ooh, throw it back like a pro. Yeah, pop that like a 4-5. Get that bag, middle fingers up to a broke.
Like Club God say, throw that air. Poke it out. I ain't cute, but I let him me out. Yeah, bad am I too? Take all these money, what we finna do? Then leave, then leave. Get that bread, get that, then leave, then leave, then leave. Get that bread, get that, then leave.
Yeah.
Peace out.
Yeah, head down, up when I hit that toss, give it to my partner, he gon' flip that. Club Godzilla, ain't nobody Triller, pull up in the Billy, that's probably where your at. Yeah, every time she eat the I sit back, then when you ask about it, she be lying. Hey, if you were broke, be quiet. Nah, I can't give nothing. I can't give nothing. No. If she got good, I buy a water burger, but I can't give her no money. Club guard, I hang with strippers. My homegirl, she bring me. She want the D, cause I'm swinging Bentley in that banger with.
Like Club God say, throw that air. Poke it out. I ain't cute, but I let him me out. Yeah, bad am I too? Take all these money, what we finna do? Then leave, then leave. Get that bread, get that, then leave, then leave, then leave. Get that bread, get that, then leave. Peace out.
Let's get right to work. Work.